Welcome back to Fog Entertainment. We are back with another Mayans review, episode 6, season 3. You can't pray a lie. And this is, we're into the second half of the season now. Officially, Wars Hing's going to go. Easy gets shot at the end of the last episode by a Mayan. We find out this episode is a Stockton Mayan. And we kick off the episode. He's rushed to the hospital by Gabby. And then within 2 minutes, he's out of the hospital.
Yeah, I mean, it made you feel like the fucking guy was in death doors, but literally they bring in a wheelchair like 5 minutes later and it's like, I don't need that wheelchair.
Yeah, like...
Shot? This ain't being shot.
I understand why Angel's pissed,
I ain't got time to
it kind of buries Angel, like... Because
it would make more sense, in my opinion, if Angel's pissed because Easy is about to die or something. Right?
Or he's in like a comatose... He's in like...
Angel's wanting revenge.
He's lost a gallon of blood and then
This guy, we need revenge. He can't walk, he can't ride. Easy stands up, walks out. Ah, sorry, a bishop I could ride.
Fucking sitting down in this hospital bed, I'm still taller than you midget bastard.
Yeah, I mean, Bishop, the only time he acts a big man is when he's in front of his own crew. See, when he's in front of anyone else, he's a
he's a fucking yes.
I mean, he thinks he can bully Angel a bit just because he managed to take him down once in a fight. But I mean, I'd still back Angel. He'd beat him every day of the week. Yeah, so Bishop wants Easy to get out of here because Easy's got a criminal record, and if anything happens, they'll be the first person he's got. I mean, really?
That logic doesn't work for me.
The Suns, did everyone have a fucking criminal record? Does that mean, oh, Clay's, right guys, let's go on a summer holiday, fucking camper fan, and all the Suns this...
No, but why is this...
No, but have they not all got criminal records? I mean...
Well, no, but why... yeah, obviously they will. Everyone realistically should have some form of jail time. But see this whole gimmick, yeah, you gotta lay low, brother. I mean, like, let's just take it out. Like, see the police... If they think you're needed for questioning or something along those lines, and you're out of town, they're going to think you've a reason to run.
Yeah, I don't know. Well,
and
yeah. Oh, why is he skipping town? Like he must be the first person.
Exactly. Like I think numerous times in Sunzo where they were kind of. I remember what was that? It's like, we need someone to show their face at what is it? The gardens or something. So it puts us somewhere else.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So I can think of an example there. Like, and there's an episode in The Sopranos which is pish, by the way, but they killed this guy back in the 80s, and then they dig up the body, the police, and then the two guys that killed him decide, oh, we're going to go to Florida so the police don't ask us any questions, even though their DNA's at the scene. Hold on here, what's the difference if you're going to fucking Florida? Unless it's just to stay there forever. You get me? I think the whole logic of fleeing is pish. But yeah, so Easy lays low. I feel like you could have just had the guy in hospital the whole episode because he didn't really do fucking anything else the whole episode. Oh, took her to the ocean. He went to church, and I guess that's where the whole title of the episode comes from. And he gets a wee text message at the end. We're going to war, brother.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen like scenes in the Suns where like Chib's in hospital and he's there for a while, and you know, this was kind of just he's shot and then he's out in 5 minutes.
It kind of just devalues getting shot.
Yeah, even though the guy got hit with a Scooby-Doo truck, as Easy put it, and he fucking walked it. Maybe he got wheelchaired, but we didn't actually see him leaving. But yeah,
we did. And Creeper went on the phone. He was getting pushed out in the wheelchair.
Oh, was he? Oh, there you go.
Yeah, what else happened this episode? It wasn't that good.
Not a fucking lot. The trailer looked as if we were going to get a shitload was going to happen. Like Angel's out for revenge, but I liked how Angel seemed to be like the only person that actually gave a shit that Easy got shot. I mean, this could have look how pissed they were with Liz, and he was still alive. Seeing they first show up at the hospital, there was no proof what state Easy was in. I know he could have been dead. It's just been, you know what I mean? He's just been patched in. Maybe they don't give a shit about him. Like, I don't know how it works. But
you gotta believe me, Easy.
We're talking about trying to develop characters this season. I don't even think Taz or Hank got a fucking line in this episode. And I'm not even
Hank did. Hank phoned Bishop, who's the guy that told him Easy's in hospital. But that's it.
Was he?
And Taza. Without El Palo.
Exactly. I see Taz.
I can't even recall him. And what is El Palo? They've just killed that story arc.
Maybe Taz is hiding that fucking barrel of salt with Montez.
Fucking. I don't know.
I'd probably rather that barrel of salt get patched in and be the VP than Taz. Taz's shit. Montez is in a barrel of salt and Taz is in a barrel of shit. You know what I mean? Fuck Taz. The guy's pissed, right? We're going to be doing a video in the next couple of days ranking all the VPs from the two universes that Mayans MC and Sons of Anarchy, and I think Taza could be good. I think he could be near the bottom.
Probably.
Even there's people we've never seen on screen, and they'll probably be higher up than Taza. And that just sums up how pish he is.
It's hard to rate someone who's never been on screen.
Alright, then it's on screen. Fucking. You have to have at least appeared on screen for 3 seconds. I don't think a split 0.5 is enough.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, bro.
Or you can qualify for having a Wikipedia page, which is also.
No, it's weird this episode. There wasn't many Felipe or like Emily scenes or Adelita, but it's still.
Every time you seen it, you just want to die.
Yeah, like why was Emily marking out when she showed up a bit fucking easy?
Yeah, the fact that she turned up. The fact that she ran and turned up at his caravan park. Well, I don't know why he lives in a caravan, by the way, but anyway.
He's a wee gypsy bastard.
The fact that he turned up to the caravan automatically proves he's not in that bad a condition, or else he'd have still been in hospital. So why is she running up as if he's on death doors? Because if someone had said, if someone had been shot and you were worried about them, and then they're like, they're back in the house, you'd be like,
a wee phone call, do.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
or
I'm not saying you ain't going to see them, but I mean,
the way
straight away your nerves would be camped, and you'd be like, well, it mustn't be that serious. Like, no, I mean, they're at the hospital.
Well,
fucking Reyes seemed more bothered about his truck. I mean, fuck me, I think he's going to trade his son in. He seemed more bothered about what's her name?
Gabby.
Aye.
I know he's a wee fucking weirdo.
What's his fucking problem? And then Angel's like, he doesn't care about the truck. He's more concerned about his favourite son getting shot. I mean, fuck you wouldn't think.
Did you get shot, Angel?
you wouldn't fucking think, or what? Glendale being shot. Speaking of Glendale, doesn't really do much this episode. Turns up and tells that person from the strain that
bitch slapped Alvarez verbally.
Yeah. I mean, Alvarez is. I mean, why is Alvarez working for someone? He used to be the fucking man,
top dog,
the king.
No, but I mean,
and now he's taking.
I could half accept it, like if Glendale felt like a big force, but he's a fucking jobber.
I think the Mayans feel like a bigger force than Glendale.
Yeah, exactly. It never felt like that in Sons, but see now
if Glendale went up against the Mayans, how does Glendale win? He's got Nestor and some guy they just brought in to replace the guy that Glendale killed a couple of episodes ago.
Exactly.
Who doesn't even have a name.
Exactly.
And if he does have a name, it can't be that good because I don't know. So. And I actually pay attention to these shows, so I mean, I don't have a clue what's happening. Like,
I knew the guy was getting pushed out in the wheelchair. That's more than you knew.
Well, I must have missed that part. What else happened? With Adelita walking about with her shaved head, I just don't get that. Looking like that person from fucking Stranger Things, it's doing my head in.
I don't know
what
that show.
Well, you know.
What else happened? Coco got asked to steal more heroin.
Coco's pissing me off. I mean, the guy's turned into a complete fucking waster.
The leader's funny, but...
Yeah, he is, but he kind of reminds me of Simon from The Walking Dead. Trevor.
I drugged it, Simon.
Yeah, but like, I don't really get it. I mean, is the club not like, hold on here, one of our members has just been shot and Coco's nowhere to be seen. Like, I mean, see, if you go AWOL, I wonder if you can lose your patch.
Well, it is. I don't know.
Like, if you just don't, I mean, see if you don't turn up and there's no phone call for like a month, like, do they go like, well, I guess he's out, or...
Obviously Sam Crow have that problem with 2 fucking dead members, like...
Like, I mean, could we don't even get like a scene where like, oh, Hank goes to Bishop, you know, Chips was on the phone, they're asking if we've seen Montez.
I know. I mean, Hank mentioned some people who's over by name might actually get him over, but...
Exactly, I mean, I think, oh fuck, or Tig, Mr. Tig. Mr. Traeger was on the phone there. He wants to know if we've seen some wee brown guy on a motorcycle with a Suns patch. Have you seen him?
He forgot his name in the process. Right, what else happened?
Not a lot.
Bishop and this fucking kid that no one cares about. I'm sorry, like.
Yeah, I mean, but we don't care about Bishops. How are we supposed to care about a dead kid?
I'm not saying shows don't do this where like something gets revealed seasons in, but how is this like the first time this has been mentioned?
Well, hopefully he doesn't lose too much money in his mortgage, like, because I mean, I don't think the Mayans are doing that well. I mean, they're financially crippled at the moment, aren't they? So
yeah, the way he was sitting at this diner, guys. I mean, come on, no one can tell me he's not a midget. The woman's sitting as well, and she's like, "Fuck, look, she looks like a giant."
I wouldn't have been surprised if the waitress came over when he had a wee temper tantrum. He was like, "Right, you son, sit down, or else I'm going to throw you."
Take your high chair and shut up your candy ass, you bro.
Fuck, yeah, he spat the dummy out, like, because when he signed the mortgage, why not? See, instead of why not just not sign it? But like. Fuck you, bitch, you ain't getting a penny, you know? Like, I mean, I don't know. Adelita found Minnie, who cares? I mean, who the fuck cares at this stage? Never.
Where's that going?
Oh, I found Minnie, I mean, and what? And what?
Why? Who?
And who is Minnie, anyway?
It's a fucking kid for the.
Yeah, I know who she is, but like, you know, who is she? I mean, why would you?
No
What
importance.
What does she like offer? I mean, at least like Abel was Jack's son. Like, you know, what's this mini person got to? Like, what do they add to the show? Like, see, finding her. What does that? You could say me. Oh well, maybe you're gonna. I'll give Ad Lita like. I don't know, a reason to live or something.
See if next episode somebody just walked up and shot her and Minnie in the head. It would not do anything to the show because Angel would just assume she split, and no one else would give a fuck.
Well, Angel would probably want to get revenge, and Bishop would tell him to sit down.
We
don't do fucking anything without my say so. Who do you think he is? Angel should have just fucking bitch slapped him right there.
I know, but he was probably fucking too tall for that. He probably just skimmed the top of his hair. They killed the Mayan Stocktons at the Stockton Mayans.
Alvarez tells Nestor he needs a favour, so Nestor goes to look after the Mayans and he does a pretty piss job. Stands outside the door. The Mayans ain't happy that the other Mayans are getting help from Nestor. I guess Alvarez turns up and has a conversation with Bishop about the. I mean, Bishop seems pissed off at Alvarez, yet Bishop is the guy that's betraying the Mayans, trying to become the One King. But Bishop is making it as if he's in the right and Alvarez is in the wrong by bringing up some shit happened in the past. Yeah, I mean, like, Alvarez might have sent you down to San Padre, like, years ago, but that doesn't mean Alvarez. No, I mean, like, that doesn't excuse you for trying to betray the other minds and become the One King.
And he's also trying to blame him for his fucking son's death. It's like, mate.
Alvarez is hardly going to care about fucking Bishop's son. He killed his own son.
I know.
So, I mean, you know, like. Even I actually watched the clip. I thought maybe Clay's the guy that done the hood on me has to. Alvarez even fucking suggests it. That's so. I mean, we might need to do a video why Alvarez sucks. Clay goes, no, that thing you're hitting me doesn't go unpunished. And Alvarez sits and ponders it for 5 seconds and goes, I think I've got a compromise that'll
suit everyone's needs.
Yeah,
I know,
but fucking Clay never said, right, see your wee son. You have to watch what you say in these channels. If you see your son, like, you have to. I'm going to go and kill him. It was Alvarez basically offered his son on a plate. So if Alvarez is sacrificing his son, why the fuck's he going to give a shit about Bishop's son? It just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
I mean, Bishop could have 100 sons that die. What's that got to do with him betraying the kings? I wanted to see a explanation.
Like Bishop, no, like
his explanation seemed to be, you sent me to this shithole, and I stepped up and made this charter great.
And now it's getting pulled from under me.
Is it? How is it getting pulled under from under me?
Well, I don't know. That's what he's kind of just fucking moody, and then he was like half greeting as well. It's like, what are you doing?
I don't know. It's not as if that was the Muller charter, that was the King charter. Then Alvarez was like, here, we need to put these other two charters on the same level. I mean, Sans Padre was never the main charter. It was open.
Yeah. Anyway.
So I don't know what's happening here.
We're back, guys, with other fids. We're going to rank every member of Sam Crow.
Yeah, and at the end,
which will be a lot better than this.
Nestor is following it. The two Mayans, they stopped, and then Gilly and Angel go up, just shoot them both point blank. The guys in the car, the Mayans they stopped, and just don't even. Like, say if you've seen them come up on the motorcycle, obviously you can't speed away from them, but you'd hit the brakes, and then that would buy you time. But no, they just keep driving, and they both get shot in the head, and then Nestor's like, the guy who's riding along with Nestor's like, what do we do about this? And Nestor's like, tonight, nothing.
So we'll get him in the morning.
I mean, Nestor has to be the biggest jobber ever, right? The only time he looked intimidating was when he threw that fucking hot oil over that poor guy in episode 2 of season 1. And the guy was fucking handcuffed, couldn't do nothing.
I know.
What's Nestor done apart for that? I mean, he got his arse kicked in a fight at that dog place with the cages, the kennels, and that's it. I mean, he's supposed to be this right-hand man, but...
He got wiped out in a tow truck. Or by a tow truck.
He got wiped out by a tow truck. Glindo fucking put him down a level or two. Glindo relegated him and had to bring in Alvarez because, you know, Nestor obviously isn't up to it. And it looks like Glindo might have to bring someone else in because he doesn't think that Alvarez is up to it. So I don't know what's happening, guys, but I'm disappointed in this episode. I looked at the trailer and I thought, holy shit, I can't... Because see the way last week's ended? I really wanted to see this week's episode. Could not wait to see it. I actually sat up for like 3 hours waiting on the link to come and it didn't come. So I went to bed.
The question is, so how many days have passed since Montez has died in this? 3, 4, something like that. Well, at least a day passed in this one.
Right, well.
And then a couple, I mean, he killed him in daylight, so but we'll go with 3 days. When's Sam Crow going to be on the floor?
I don't even think. I got a feeling we might not even see Sam Crow.
I know, so
So, I think everyone was thinking this season we're going to get all like Sam Crow and Chibs. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe we get a Chibs appearance in episode 10. But I don't think it's coming in the next episode or the one after that. I think it maybe be a cliffhanger where
another one.
I genuinely think episode 10, season 3 might end with like Sam Crow riding into Sam Pardry or whatever that wee place is called.
Or something.
Yeah. And a guy takes his fucking helmet off and it's Tig or something, you know?
That'd be great, wouldn't it?
But then it ends, you have to wait a year to see what he's going to do. Fuck me, it's hard enough waiting a week, never mind a year. But anyway, guys, I didn't think the episode was that good. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. It was alright, like, but nothing spectacular.
Yeah, it's fucking. It wasn't that good.
I mean,
I think the only good thing is there's 4 episodes left. And
we never...
it looks like I watched next week's promo and it looks like that is when shit is going to hit the fan.
Yeah, but we didn't find out shit because the two Stockton and who's the other?
Arizona.
Yeah, I mean those two found out that Bishop's trying to betray them. So I thought we were going to get something, and they never followed up. All we basically got was Alvarez saying, "Yeah, you're trying to become one king."
I'll put it this way: I think the time for meetings around a table's gone.
Oh, I don't know.
Anyway, though, that's
5 out of 10.
Aye, and we'll be back with more lists, and then next week's review, and then.
Mere shit after that.
But fuck's sake, man! How can the main character get shot? Oh fuck, he's lost a gallon of blood. Next scene, he's out.
He walks out.
I don't know. That was a bit fucking ridiculous.
A gallon of blood, like is that not almost like 2 liters? 2.5 liters.
Yeah, he's like.
I mean, should the guy not been in hospital for a couple of days? Like,
he was selling
he's
it,
riding.
but he was selling it more of a way. Shit, if I stretch a certain way, the blood's gonna come out. It wasn't like, oh fuck, I'm all over the place because I've lost blood. Anyway, 5 out of 10. Leave your thoughts down below. Peace.